Hello and welcome to another episode of Unscripted with Nompumelelo. Today I have a very special guest, a guest very close to my heart. I have Kuhle, one of my boys. I have twin boys who are over the age of 25. I'm not going to say exactly how old he is. He might not want me to say that. But he's here today and we are just going to be sharing a candid conversation about ourselves. I am going to ask him a couple of questions and then we are going to move to intentional parenting cards. These are excellent cards that actually builds the relationship between a parent and a child, but also gives you a very different perspective once these questions are asked at you and you have to think about how you answer the questions. Kuhle, welcome to Unscripted with your mom. How are you today?
Hi Ma, I'm fine, thanks. How are you?
I'm very well. Are you feeling good?
Just a bit under the weather, but nothing to complain about really.
Okay, all right. Good. How are you feeling about being here with me now?
Oh, so it's with you. Wow.
No. Now I'm asking how you feel about being here with me now.
Wow, being here with you.
Yes.
I think it's exciting just to see what's going on.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. So, how we're going to structure conversation today? I have a few questions here that I've jotted down, but also we are going to use the intentional conversation cards, child and parent edition. So I'm going to start with the first question from my set of questions. If you were to write a book titled Growing Up with Nompumelelo, what would the first chapter be?
I think the first chapter would have to be about the values that you taught me, the small things really, nothing too big. How to relate with people, nothing. Well, basically the foundation, what you taught me, basically. That's what I get at.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting. And then the next question that I'd like to ask you is about challenges. So they say that the hardest battles create the strongest warriors or strongest soldiers. What would you say your hardest battle has been thus far?
I don't feel comfortable answering this one, eh?
You don't feel comfortable answering? Okay.
I want people to know about my own battles.
Okay, all right. So I'll pick another one.
Yes, please.
Okay. How has our relationship evolved as you've grown into adulthood?
I'd say it's been, I don't know, can't find a way to characterize it, but it's been an evolving relationship. It's been an evolving relationship with how we interact with each other on a day-to-day basis versus how it was when I was still growing up. It's very different. If I look back at it now, it's two polar opposites.
When you were younger, how did we interact? How did we relate?
I want to say it was kind of very one-sided because you're the parent and you're my child, so you must listen to me and whatever. But as we grew, kind of like listened and then kind of took the feedback and tried to implement it. I don't know, yeah.
Okay. So you'd say that I listen to you more now, take feedback more?
Yes.
Okay. All right, I'll remember that. next time. So we're going to start. So we do one card, and you pick a card, and you ask me the question, and then you give it back to me.
Okay, so I pick a card.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
The other way.
Which phrase do I say most often?
Yo! I don't even know what that means. Kuhle, can you please get me my laptop? Yo, ma! That's what you say often.
Okay. Let me pose a question.
Yeah.
I've been saying this for the longest, but still, that's how I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
All right.
I don't know. Where you've been working and you're about to go up and you know you're going to go up there.
Yeah.
And you just decide to you know what? I'm just going to leave my laptop here. There's somebody who's going to fetch it for me anyway. And I'm almost about to fall asleep. You know, I'm in my room. Now I must get out of bed. No, please just do it but you're my son. It's never about, actually, what if I'm interrupting my son's bedtime stuff? What if Nyangena and you, uzenzeli plan? It's okay, you know what, from this time to this time, I'm gonna be switching off. Then I must come down, fetch whatever you ask me to fetch, and then go up again, and still go fetch something else downstairs. Which, for me, I don't know, it seems really kind of unfair, because if you're asking me to do something in bits and pieces, it's very difficult for me to keep on doing it because I don't know, it just feels like you're just sending me around just to send me around at the end of the day. Whereas if you say, Kuhle, can you please go fetch my laptop, grab me a bottle of water, and get my iPad in my study, that would be like, okay, cool. There's 3 things, then I'm done. I'm not going back downstairs after I give you these things. So that's why.
Okay. So what's the question?
No, I'm just letting you know.
Oh, okay.
I was just letting you know.
All right, okay.
Even though I do rehash this a multitude of times.
Yeah. So you don't like it, right?
I can't say I don't like it when I'm asked to fetch something when I'm doing my own things.
Okay.
So let me pose you this question.
Okay.
Now, let me ask you this. Does it seem fair to just ask someone to do something just because you want them to do something, or you need that particular item, but based on proximity, it's going to be a bit of a mission?
Well, I guess before I answer whether it seems fair or not, I guess as a parent, you just ask, can you please do this for me? Can you please do that for me? And you really never think about whether it's fair or not. And I suppose that's why you feel like you are ready to sleep, or you are just winding down and I'm sending you like 5 times downstairs to get me this, get me that, and everything else. I'll be mindful in the future.
Okay. There you go.
Thank you. How would you describe me to a stranger?
Oh. I'd say my mom is a caring person at times. Given the situation or the circumstances, she can be a caring person. I don't know, there's,
Other times?
you really want to get into that?
Yeah.
Other times can be a bit challenging to deal with.
Okay.
But at the end of the day, it's how you respond, so yeah.
Then how do you deal with me when I'm being challenging?
I just shut down, I guess.
Okay.
Mm.
Interesting. Next card.
What's the weirdest or worst job you've ever had?
I wouldn't say worse or weird, but in my early years, when I finished matric, I didn't have funds to go study, and found myself working at a shop that sells lighting, light fixtures, and it was to gain experience. It was not a paying job. I used to have to clean the lights, make sure they are clean, on display, dust them off. So yeah, it was one of the weirdest jobs that I've ever had, and I needed the job because I needed some experience to get a job that was going to then give me money so that I can study and become somebody that I'd aspired to be.
Okay.
Describe yourself in 3 words.
Laid back. Creative. And what's the last one? Say active.
Laid back, creative, and active.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Interesting. Why is it interesting?
Laid back is 2 words. But
Well, it's hyphenated in the situation.
Okay. All right.
It's a compound word now.
Okay.
Let's see. What do you see in me that I don't see in myself?
You have so much potential. And sometimes I do feel that you have situations where you doubt yourself. So it's the great potential.
Thank you.
What can I do to be a better parent?
Better parents. I'd say not more, but better communication.
Okay.
More direct. Not just asking. If you're gonna ask, just
Ask.
yes. If you're gonna ask, or if you're gonna say something, say something. Do you want water? Then I say no. Oh no, I also wanted water, so that's why I'm asking for water. That's why I asked you for water. I don't know. It's just a random example.
Okay. To be direct.
Yeah, please can you get me this? Instead of saying, oh, yes. Here's a very nice example. Yes, here's a good one. Can you please? What are you guys gonna go get for food, for takeout, for instance? And you go buy takeout. I mean, after we ask you, do you want anything? You say, no, I'm fine. Nah. Then umuntu uyangena nje athi, oh wow, you guys have chips. Can I have a chip? Can I have some chips? Then can I have a bite of that as well? Can I also have a sip of your cool drink? Yes, umuntu athi, you sit there, you end up thinking like, I could have just got your whole meal. You could have just cut it in half, had your piece, and then just said, here boys, here's the extra. Instead of with that, I'm just gonna, I'm gonna peel it back and take a little, I'm gonna cherry pick here, take a little bit there, and walk away.
Okay. I hear you.
Next part. Okay. Let's see. Is there anything you wish you had done differently while raising me?
I wish I had not tried to overcompensate for the fact that I raised you single-handedly. I wish I had raised you the way I was raised, challenges and all. I look back and feel somehow that I may have failed you and your brother. I was raised hard. Things were not easy, but I believe I turned out quite well. You can send me anywhere in the world and I'll survive. And I believe I've not done that for you and your brother.
Okay.
What do you think your life will be like in 10 years?
In general, what are we talking about? What's the scope? Yes, I know.
It's up to you.
10 years time. I don't know, eh? Always thought about just the following year and how to make that better. 10 years. I haven't looked at it. I don't know, maybe, let's see.
So what is your 2026 looking like to make it better from what this year has been?
I've already started I've already started planning for the following year, for the coming year actually. Started thinking about goals, setting goals already, because that's very important. Having something to look forward to. Yeah. So I think this year I had days where I did have goals and then days where I didn't. So now I'm thinking about doing something more fleshed out, having goals or objectives for every day, not just a specific day or something.
So setting objectives, what does that look like? Do you set objectives every day, an objective for each day?
Yes. Even though the objectives are very basic, I would say, but it's something that's like just needed to help make the day more productive. So it's 3 wins, basic small things, 3 wins a day.
Okay.
Then obviously it'll compound with each passing day and it'll get bigger and bigger. So yeah, I mean, with that, it's just in 10 years time, I'd say I'd love to see myself Okay. I would love to see myself being a part of at least one major sporting event as a photographer. I think that is something that I'm looking forward to. Well, that's something that I've kind of got down to think about. Yeah, just to have like a very high goal. Well, not high goal, but like dream bigger than what I normally do, than what I would think about doing. So set something so outrageous that it has to happen at some point. So yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's me. Jeez. What is something you wish you knew before becoming a parent?
What is something I wish I knew before I became a parent?
Yes.
Whew. I wish I knew that being a parent was not a walk in the park. And I became a parent at a very young age. So I wish someone had prepared me and told me that this is not going to be a walk in a park. So yeah, that's that.
Here's your one.
Thank you. What do you dream about most often?
What to say? Really? I don't recall my dreams that much anymore. So I can't really say it's what I remember. So yeah, as of late, it hasn't been anything unless it's something that I'm actively thinking about doing.
Okay.
So yeah.
So I was thinking about your sporting event. I mean, that could be a dream. It doesn't necessarily have to be something that you dream about when you're sleeping, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's what I was kind of going there. Kind of took the long way though. So yeah, it's thinking along those lines. And yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Is there something else? No? Nothing? Sure? Okay. What motivates you to keep going?
I hope that every time I keep going, you get inspired. I hope that every time I keep going, you see that the sky's the limit. I hope that every time I keep going, you see that you can keep going as well. What are you looking forward to the most when you become an adult? You are an adult, so yeah.
Say, find having my own space.
Okay. You looking forward to that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because every other day, every 3 to 6 months in Jemu, yeah, you must leave now. You must leave now.
Next cut.
Wow. Wow. Next card. Okay. What's your favorite meal?
Yeah. You know I love to cook. So what is my favorite meal?
Yes.
Any meal that's cooked with love. Any meal that a person really made an effort to put together. Because I love food. when food is presented, I can see that there's effort that went into this, but also there's love with every bite. That becomes my favorite meal.
So how do you know if there's love in a meal?
You can feel it. I love food. I love to cook. So it comes with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, I know. What do you think is the most important quality in a person?
Most important?
Yeah.
Jeez. Singular quality. Yo. Most important. Say honesty.
Honesty. Okay.
Ooh, lost. What did you love doing the most when you were my age?
I was already a mom.
Is that your answer? Or are you thinking about your answer?
I'm thinking about my answer.
Okay, I was about to say.
I was already a mom. And the one thing I loved doing the most was just protecting you and your brother. Being there for you and your brother. Making sure you are well provided for. Making sure you are well taken care of.
Final answer.
Thank you. What's your favorite thing about yourself?
Favorite thing?
About yourself.
I don't know, eh? I don't really look into myself that much. Can't really say. If I were to think about something, if I were to say something, I don't know. Maybe it would be I'm a ruminator, I don't know. That's the one thing I think.
Which is?
Just thinking. Like being deep in thought about certain things, I don't know. Even though I don't have an outlet as of yet, it's just thinking about things.
Okay.
Oh, next card. What's the best compliment you've ever received?
Wow. Sure. The best compliment I've ever received.
Can you split it up into 3 parts?
Why?
No, I'm just asking just to make it easier so you have 3 to pick from.
Okay. Oh, because you think one is
Yeah,
difficult to pick.
Because one is like you superseding everything else, and one doesn't just supersede everything else. Each one has its own specific.
Okay, let's see.
I'd say family, work. What else?
So the compliment should be around family.
Or something you've gotten. I don't know. Like even though the rules are kind of loose, it's just like something to play with.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's like you're not thinking about one compliment. You think about, okay, this is a compliment I got regarding family, or I got from family. There must just be something there.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So there must just be one thread from like the box that I said, the 2 boxes that I've, 2 categories rather, should I say.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I think one would be I think it's a compliment when people say that they can see that I'm a unifier in the family. I bring people together. So that is a compliment. Yeah.
Nothing else for the second one, or you don't want to go there?
No.
Or you don't want to go there?
No.
Woo! Tits!
Okay. What's your favorite song or artist and why?
Sure. One song. Nah.
Okay, 10 songs.
10 even's a bit little though, I can't lie. But okay, let's see. I'll just do. Okay. Instead of songs, can I just say an artist and then just move on?
Alright.
Move on from there.
Yeah, it also said, or artist and why. So it doesn't have to be a song.
Doesn't have to be. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's easier. Songs. Okay, let's see. Artist. First one, in no particular order. I have to get that out there. Quick disclaimer, because then people think, hey.
Okay.
Let's see. First one would be collective. I don't know. Maybe a collective ish. Was it a premier thing? I can say. I'd say Soul Candy is nice. I enjoy Soul Candy albums. That's one. Two. Let's see.
And so Soul Candy because you enjoy their albums?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, they have some nice music.
Okay.
Let's see, that's one. Two. Oh. It's a bit more difficult now.
Okay. One is
Yeah,
sufficient.
so go with that for now.
Yeah, cool.
Oh, jeez. It's me. No. What's one of your most embarrassing teenage moments? Well, teenage memories.
Sure.
Clear this thing.
That was moons ago, hey?
Yeah.
Embarrassing.
Embarrassing, yes.
Having to go to school without shoes. Like literally walk to school barefooted and get to school and have other kids wearing school shoes. That was embarrassing. When I was a teenager, I was still young. I didn't understand why I couldn't have shoes. And I know that my mom had bought shoes for me. But where I stayed, I was staying with family, and because other children did not have school shoes, so I was not allowed to wear my school shoes. So getting to school and seeing other girls my age without wearing school shoes, and I didn't have mine on, felt embarrassing. Yeah. How can I support you better when you're feeling down?
No judgment.
No judgment.
How many more? Do you know? One, two. Oh, two more. Lost. Second last one. Ooh. What do you find to be the most difficult thing about raising me?
You said laid back earlier. Sometimes I find the laid back too laid back for my liking. Sometimes I wanna laugh around, joke around, have conversations, and you're just not interested. You're just chilled, just, you know. Yeah. What do you still want to learn from me?
Oh. How to plan things. Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
Last one. How have your childhood challenges shaped how you parent me?
Sure. So I spoke earlier about raising you differently from how I was raised. And because I had a very difficult upbringing, I felt that I needed to give you a different upbringing from the one I received. So that's always been the driver for me. I don't want my kids to go through what I went through. So everything that I am as a parent to you today is because of what I went through as a child. Yeah.
You go. Oh, sorry.
Is there anything you're worried or stressed about?
Yeah, there is something.
Okay.
Question is to share or not to share?
To share?
That is the question. I guess it will be surviving in this modern world. That is one thing that pops up in my mind from time to time.
Do you feel you are sufficiently prepared to survive?
I mean, if you're always looking at it from like a place of fear, you're not always gonna have enough. Always gonna think you need something else. So yeah, I don't know. It's kind of like trying to change my perspective on that though. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much for agreeing to come and have this chat and go through these cards. Appreciate it. I appreciate you, and I love you.
Love you too.
Thank you.
One more question. I've got a question for you.
Absolutely.
Let's see, wait, let me think. What has been one of the most challenging things about being a boy mom?
Oh gosh. Oh. Sure. So I am a girl, a woman, a female through and through. And I get frustrated when I don't know what's going on with you, what's going through your head. I can't think like a man, you know? I can't think like a boy. I can't think like a male. So my perspective and how I'm wired is female through and through. So that's very challenging in instances where I need to figure you out, in instances where I feel so challenged by how you see things and how you look at things, in a sense that I would feel like if I was a man, I'd know what to do in this situation. So yeah, that's that.
With that, does that highlight your need for control or what? I don't know. I'm just picking up on small things.
Okay.
The small details there. I don't know.
Look, I've been learning to let go. I've been learning to let go of control, to be okay with things that I cannot control. It's not an easy thing to do. And as a parent, we don't grow with our children. In fact, you grow right in front of my eyes, but I still relate to you as my son. So as parents, it's so difficult to make the transition that I now have to relate to you as an adult child. So when you were small, I could control everything, right? What you ate, what you dressed, everything. And yeah, I can't control that now. But I've had to learn that I cannot control a lot of things in your life. Yeah. Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Great. Thank you so much for watching this episode with my son Kuhle. Yeah, interesting episode, but I hope as a parent you also get yourself a copy of these conversation cards. Intentional Conversations, Child and Parent Edition. It really gives a perspective of what your child may be thinking or what you may be thinking, and quite refreshing to actually have these Q&As. So tell me what you enjoyed about that conversation. I'd really like to hear from you, and I look forward to our next episode where I will be sitting down with the other half of the twin, Siphe Sihle. Thank you.